You did the appointment, you built the rapport, and the seller goes and talks to 5 other investors anyway. Does that sound familiar? You're about to watch me get on the phone with the seller live. It's a foreclosure lead actively shopping for other offers, and I'm going to show you how I use our closer framework to get the deal back. So here's the situation. One of our students brought this deal to me. He actually did an in-person appointment, which by the way is more than what most wholesalers do. The conversation went really well. And then the seller ended up not signing the purchase agreement in her house and started to actually shop around with different offers. The seller is currently in foreclosure, so there's definitely a motivation trigger that she has to make a decision soon. And we actually go through the actual sales process with her to see if we can actually build better rapport, get certain price triggers, certain motivations out of her so we can structure an actual offer that actually solves her problem. Now, here's why I wanted to record this call specifically, because this situation actually kills a ton of deals for wholesalers trying to get their first deal. You do all of the freaking hard work, you get on the phone with the seller, you spend 30, 40 minutes at the seller's house, and then you ultimately can't close the deal because the seller has certain objections that they have to overcome. And when they go talk to somebody else, you feel like you wasted 30, 40 minutes of your day, right? But here's what I want you to understand. If you have an actual process, a real sales process, this is actually how you win. Because most of the other wholesalers, they're just going to pitch a number and hope. They don't have a framework, they don't know how to actually pull pain, and they ultimately just don't know how to pitch offers. So what you're about to watch is me running the actual closer framework. I'm going to clarify where the seller is. I'm going to label her actual pain, figure out what exactly she needs and what other investors are actually offering her. Pay close attention on how I handle that she's talking to other investors. Because if you wholesale long enough, you're always going to hear the same objection over and over again.
Okay, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. I've talked to several people this morning and I'm still not awake. Good. So refresh me. What are we doing about my house?
Yes, we were texting maybe an hour ago, back and forth.
Well, you probably think I'm a dense person, but I I'm just still asleep. Uh, let's see. Okay, just refresh me. What are we going on?
Yes.
Doing?
So you reached back out to me this morning asking me if I was still interested in your property on Sea Palms,
Yeah.
and we just wanted to schedule, a quick 10-minute chat. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I don't want to waste your time. Okay.
That would be okay.
No, you're fine. You're fine. So I don't want to waste your time, right? So can you walk me through what's going on with the property and why you're considering selling now?
Well, I'm 81. It's fine. I care. Um, I'm ready to size down. It's like a four-bedroom house backing up to a golf course with a spa in the patio built in. It's just a lot for me to keep up out
Yeah.
considered I am a, and I have two sons, but they're useless, but we won't go into that.
Oh my goodness.
Live- They live with me, but neither one of them are very good at what I need. Okay, let's put it that way. Um, but it's just that I'm ready to size down and go to an apartment because of my age.
Understood.
And
That sounds like a beautiful home though. Like it's by a golf course and everything.
yeah, it's an A plus. I have upgraded the kitchen countertops, but not the cabinets, and I have upgraded the flooring in the that master bedroom and master bath and a closet with it looks like wood, but it's vinyl.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So if we wave the magic wand, oh, I'm sorry. If we wave the magic wand today and we could handle in the next 30 days, what would you want to see happen?
Well, I'd need enough money to be able to move myself into an apartment and have funds, and I'll pay the first month's rent and the moving expenses, basically. I mean, of course, I'd like to make a little money. I've been here since 2016,
Um,
but I'm open to negotiation about what y'all offer and what I can unique in the process. I haven't done this. I haven't talked to a lot of people, so it's one of those good things I see.
okay.
I have so before, I've had homes and sold them, but this one is definitely the case. I'm 81.
Yeah, no, I I get that. I get that. So, have you looked at a place to move into yet, or you still shopping around right now?
It's just gonna be a 2 or 3 bedroom apartment, and yeah, more or less shopping. And I mean, if you have any affiliations with anything like that, I'm always open.
Yeah, yeah, no, absolutely. I definitely have some connections to renters. Do you have like a price range you're looking for?
Well, let me put it to you this way. Neither of my sons have been working since we didn't have a vehicle. We just bought a new vehicle. And so they're going to be able to finally get a job that my income runs around 3,500 a month.
Okay. And then you obviously need some cash from this sale, right?
Well, I'd love to have some. If yeah, that would get it started.
Okay. Makes sense. Okay, so got it. So tell me a little bit more about the downsizing because I know you've been thinking about that. How long have you been thinking about that?
Oh, probably 6 months to a year.
Okay, got it. So like is there like anything that kind of triggered you to wanting to sell now or like have you always been thinking about it?
So I did have an ex-husband who was kind of helping me, but he passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
So we weren't together, but it was nice, to have his extra income. And so basically that and the fact that I'm 81 and I back up to a golf course, but it could really be enjoying that and was buying the back patio that we don't use. Uh, it's the waste for me, 'cause of my age.
Got it. Got it. And then you mentioned your two sons. They don't have a job right now, right? Like are they looking right now?
Yeah, they're looking for work.
Okay, cool. And I'm guessing that they're gonna be living with you as well in the new rental, right?
Yeah, I'm an Italian mom, and you can't get rid of your kids very easily.
You know, I heard that's really common. Have you ever this is may not be the same case, but have you ever watched the TV show The Jersey Shore?
Are you sure? Just briefly, I haven't ever gotten into it like them getting or anything.
Yes.
Is that what out?
Well, one of the well, like so one of the main characters, Vinny, he lived with his mom until he was like 35 and he said the same name.
How do they an Italian family being that it's in Jersey?
Yes, yes. He's like, I can't leave my mom's cooking, so I just stay here forever.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we do live in an era that goes on now, regardless of the heritage. Uh, it's just the times that we live in and the generations that my age group has raised. They're kind of dependent. It just happened that way, and so we're all struggling through it.
Yeah, that makes
It's
sense.
yet that I don't have a husband. I like having my sons here. It's nice to have the sons here.
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't want to be alone in a big house by myself, either, right? Okay.
Sure, now if I move to the apartment, I may kick them out all of that.
Yeah.
Well, they're planning on living with me for however long I want them to. So just way. So
Well, that helps out with the rent.
hardly
I was like, well, that helps out the rent too.
look. Yeah.
Okay. So it sounds like to me the big headache right now is you obviously have a big house, you want to downsize and now you're kind of taking care of everything kind of yourself because, your ex-husband unfortunately passed away. Does that sound about right?
Well, it does, except I'm Italian mama, and I've always taken everything care of everything.
Okay. I love
I've
that.
never had a man that stepped in and said, you know, let me do this. Here, I'll take care of you. I've always had to take care of myself. So that's the way my parents raised me. So I survived it. But yeah, I want to downsize because, like I said, this is a big house and a lot for me to deal with. Plus, we never used the golf course.
Yeah.
We actually never used the spa, girlfriend's spa. My grandson used it a couple of times, but it's just an upkeep for me. In fact, right now it needs to be shocked and get back to the right color. It's just it's just not something we use. That can
Yeah.
Oh, would enjoy it, I'm sure.
No, yeah, no, I totally get that. So let me understand this. So are you on like any like set timeline? Like what happens if nothing changes in the next few months?
Well, I'm not on the timeline. I don't have a pressure on me, if that's what you mean. But I would also like to not have to sing it over me if I can get out from under it, you know?
Okay. What do you mean by that? Like, do you like, is there a mortgage payment that you're paying?
Yeah, of course I can mortgage payment. You didn't think about it. That did you?
I don't know. Some people back in the day, like, they got some bills. The houses were cheaper back then.
Nah, yeah, but that's not today, is it? Yes, I have a mortgage payment. And it just came out of forbearance, so I haven't made or heard what my first next mortgage payment's going to be. Somewhere along the line, I thought I heard that it was going up from 1,040 to around 1,500, but I don't have a confirmation on that yet.
Okay. Makes sense. Okay. So what I'm gonna see is, so I just need a couple more questions and then we can kind of see if we can make you a fair offer. Fair?
Not worried.
Okay, cool. So obviously, like I know you've been talking to other investors and stuff. Like, what have you tried so far to like sell it right now? Like, are you working with an agent or?
I I haven't.
Okay.
I just I I just haven't had the time or opportunity. I've had a lot of people, want to meet with me, but I just haven't. I think I met with one realtor and then maybe two. Didn't really fit well with them, personality, that kind of thing. One with a woman, one with a man, and the man was from Chicago. Nothing personal about Chicago, but he was really, I don't know what his problem was, but he didn't have the patience to deal with somebody in my age range. Let's put it that way.
Oh my.
I mean, I'm not real old or anything like that, and I've been around the block, but you just don't treat people. I if you're I don't know how to explain it to you. In my old raised being raised up like I was, I was like, it just sounded like a Yankee that didn't understand the South. But that sounds crazy. I don't mean to sound it that way.
No, you're okay. I'll be 100% with you, okay? So I'm originally from New York, and then I moved down to the Texas area when I was serving in the army. So I still have a little bit of Yankee in me too.
Oh, well, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And some of my best friends have been from Boston
Mhm.
and areas like that. It's just it's not even so much about where you're from and how you're raised, I think, and
Yeah.
how you treat people. And the Southerners we are real renowned for being slowed and understanding and all that. So it's a big contrast from New York, but yeah, it's about humanity.
It isn't about where you're from.
I'm sure.
Or raised.
I'm sorry you had to deal with some rude people. It's very unfortunate, right? Like everyone is reaching out to sellers and they meet the sellers and they end up being rude because they're not moving fast enough on their timeline. Um,
And the thing about that is I'm actually doing the sellers a favor, and I'm being treated like y'all are doing me a favor. And I don't mean it that way. I mean, I do appreciate the work that y'all have to do to do something like this, but still, a sale is sales. And if you want to get someone
mm,
to buy your thing, then you have to be able to know how to sell that.
yeah.
And I haven't been fortunate enough to find people that care. So here I am, still trying.
Okay. So what would be caring look like to you? Like what are you looking for in a partner on this? Because that's how I want to treat this, and I want to make sure that I'm aligned.
Somebody that's understanding. Here's what I say to my sons and to other people: treat your customers like you would treat your family. Your mother, your sister, or how you would want them to be treated, and not just like they're another number on the wall. I mean, I know there's probably a lot of competition, but it's hell. It's just humanity and just being polite to each other and realizing their respect for someone's age, for example. I mean, I am 81. What are you in your 50s?
Whoa, no, I'm actually 30. I'm actually 35.
See, you're actually younger than I even guess. But my point is, you still, it isn't about your age. It's about the way you were raised to treat people. That's all. And then after studying what your job is going to be, and if it's sales, you certainly have to know how to do that. So I regress. Okay, now where are we?
Okay. Can you do me a favor?
Uh-huh.
If I feel like I'm coming off rude, can you please let me know and correct me?
You're not at all. You're not even close to what I'm talking to.
Okay, great. I just wanted to make sure that I give you the ability to tell me that I'm being a poop head.
Experiences with
People that happen to be from, like I said, Chicago or somewhere up in there. Just there's a couple of bad experiences, and I didn't work with them, so it didn't matter. That was their loss as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, what do we need to do?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Okay, so next question would be, okay, besides you, is there anyone else on the loan or on the title who'd have to feel good about this?
no.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so I know you talked about numbers wise in the very beginning that obviously I want to put money in your pocket as well. So if this worked out, okay, and you walked away happy, about how much would you like to put in your pocket when it's all said and done?
Uh 20 or under.
Okay, like in your pocket, right? The day we close?
Like if the payoff is like 150, I would hope to get enough where I could clear about 15 or 20,000.
Okay. Do you know how much you owe, or do we have to run title first?
Uh, I can call them and get the payoff again. They gave it to me once, but it changes every day, just about. I was trying to see if I had it saved anywhere on my phone
Mm,
that I did it once before, and I know it was in the 150, but I think it was low 150s. But I just don't have it right in front of me. I could probably call right now and get it without any problem.
okay. I think the banks are closed today because today's a holiday today.
What is it?
It's President's Day today.
Okay, you know that.
Yeah.
Yep. I like Trump. It's nothing personal. I just didn't.
Hey, most people get a day off today, not us, unfortunately, right?
Yeah, that's right. We just keep on moving our line.
Okay. Tomorrow will be a better day. But I was looking to see if I had it somewhere. Uh, I remember the 150. That's all I remember. Okay.
If I had it, I'll call you back.
Have you guys received any offers from other investors yet?
Not yet, no. I just started this it.
Okay. I know the investor wise are always going to be on the lower side, just because.
Yeah, I have talked to a couple of investors, and like I said, one of them was from Chicago. I don't know what his problem was, but he just talked down to me, and I could work with him. And then there was another one, a lady, but nothing has come across that really strikes me as, yeah, that's fair, that's good, From
Okay. Got it. Okay, yeah, because I want to make sure that I don't waste your time when we give you an offer. But so we're investors as well. So we obviously buy homes and we renovate and we sell it. That's how we make our money. But we also have the ability to list the property. Um, and obviously, like you just mentioned it right there, where you're like, hey, I haven't seen anything that was like fair. Like, do you have anything in mind that would be fair?
Well, like I told you, depending on what they have there,
Okay.
it would be great if they're 15 to 20,000. That's what I think would be fair for me. I don't know, and do y'all come out and look at the property, or this is something else that's really perplexed me, is that people do this over the phone and they never even come look at the house. I don't get that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because well, I mean, Houston is so big, like specifically, where our office is about 45 minutes from your house.
Oh,
So for us to go to in-house appointments all the time would absolutely kill us, right? Driving around.
It, it's still, you can't just make an offer on something you can't even see. I mean, what if it's a piece of crap torn up house?
Yeah. No, no, fair question. So our how we do it, right? So I'll kind of tell you our process so you understand what it would look like if you did agree on a deal with us. What we usually do is we obviously try to go through the process over the phone where we kind of talk about the property and like you mentioned, you put a ton of money and renovations in it already. We'd have to just ask a few questions on like the age of the roof and the age of the HVAC, but we can get to that in a second.
Oh yeah, back the roof has solar panels on it, and guess what? If you not the favorite color, they don't want the panels.
I know, I know. Did you guys borrow money for it?
No, no, they were leased. And I had a solar dish in the backyard and the panels on the roof. But nobody told me when they did this. I was told by a young man that had just started working for him. It was his first week. So I didn't know the right questions to ask, and he didn't have the right information to tell me. So I kind of got hooked into there. But anyway, they don't want the panels back. That's what it comes down to. I called them. I said, "How can you afford to give up?" But I think if they're concerned that it's more work to repair the roof after they break them off or something.
Hmm, that makes
So,
sense.
but they're just sitting it. They're not bothering anybody. A couple of golf balls would hit them, but just came to effects of where they were. They
Okay,
back up to that top, so it's very likely to and to get some bad hooks or something
okay.
from these people.
Got it. So you leased those solar panels, right?
Right. And again, I just cannot believe they don't want them back. It still baffles me. They don't want any money from me.
That is crazy.
I know. And I think they're hoping that if I sell the house, the new owner will want it or something. But I told them, I said, look, I don't sell flowers. So you should come to your panels. But no, and they're not bothering anybody. They're just sitting up there.
Interesting. Okay.
And I have to tell people that because it is obvious if you drive up to my driveway, you can see them. And I have to full disclosure.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I guess the last question would be for me is besides the price and the timeline and stuff, is there anything else that you need us to help with or take care of for you to feel good about making a decision today?
No, other than I just need to be able to find a place to live to, that mostly. I don't want to sell it and then all the pressure will be on me because I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have a couple of things in mind. I haven't priced out what my down payment with them will be or what the first month's rent and deposit. Uh, but I've only looked at a couple of places.
Okay.
So if I knew that I had somebody that was truly interested, then I would get a little more aggressive.
Okay. Would it be helpful if we gave you an offer and then the day we closed, we allowed you to stay in the property for 30 days afterwards?
oh, that would be great. Yeah.
Okay. So we can definitely do that. That's called a lease back, and we'd be more than happy to do that for you.
Okay, well that would be really nice. I mean, I don't think it'll take me that long, but who knows?
Yeah.
When you're talking about moving and obviously I have furniture, and it's a big step, and I've done it before in my life, but not when I was 81.
Yeah. No, I understand, right? And that's why we want to give you that 30 days so you don't have to like rush and stress. We want to make this as smooth and easy as possible, okay?
Okay, well then where we start?
Okay, so what we can do here, are you available? I'm looking at my calendar right now. Are you available? You said that you were available later. I want to give you time to kind of wake up and stuff. Are you available in the afternoon where we can give you like an official formal offer? Because what we'll do after this phone call is we'll look at the houses in the market, look at everything, do an analysis of what we can actually offer you, and then we'll give you a few different options and see which one is the best fit for you. Does that sound good?
Okay. And yeah, meanwhile, I guess you would want me to call and see what the payoff is, or do y'all do that too?
We can try to look for, but it won't be accurate. If you can get an actual payoff, that would be super, super helpful before we gave you an offer, because that would help us figure out how much money we can pay you.
Okay, well, I've got my loan number and everything. I just have to get freedom to get on the phone with me and do that. So I'll try my best to get it done.
Okay, perfect.
Stop. Or you could call me back later on today. Is that what you're saying, Tim?
Yeah, so I can give you a call. Like we can do sometime a little later just to give you enough time to see if you can reach the bank. How's like 3 p.m.?
Okay, let's see. It seems like I have plenty of drinking, but let me search to my route. Oh, there was somebody named Chris gonna call and discuss the property with me. That was all. I don't know who they've been with, but I'll just put you as a priority.
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna put you on the calendar for 3 p.m. and you can save my number. It's Tim. I'll text it to you again that it's Tim. So you can say Tim with Top Gap Homes, right? And then so you know,
Or name Tim.
yeah, Tim as in Tim.
Okay. Okay, I couldn't understand you. Top Gap Hun.
Yep, and I'll text that all to you.
Well, is it the number we're on?
Wait, can you say that again?
Is it the phone number we're speaking on that you can give me 346
Yep.
59481?
Same number, same everything.
Okay, good. I've got it then.
Okay, perfect. So I will touch base with you at 3 p.m. If you can get the payoff statements, great. You can email it, you can text it to me, whatever's easier for you. And then when we do talk again at 3, what we'll do on that call will take 10 to 15 minutes. We'll talk over the offer that we're going to give you, the different options that we can provide. And then if you do like our offer, then we're going to explain what the whole process looks like to work with us. Okay. We'll explain how everything's done, what we do on our end to make your process super easy. And then we'll walk through the actual agreement together over the phone. So if you have any questions, we can cover all of that on that call together. Okay.
Okay, that sounds good, Ken.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you this afternoon.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Some key takeaways on that call. Number 1, I set the actual appointment, specific time, setting the expectation of what that next phone call is going to look like. So we're going to talk for 10 minutes. We're going to talk about the price that we can give you or the different options, and then also what it looks like to actually work with us, right? So a lot of sellers get kind of anxious on agreeing on a purchase agreement because they're not understanding what the process is. So here's a key lesson about this phone call as well, is that the seller actually told us that she felt like she was mistreated throughout the process from other investors or realtors. And the thing is that separates us from other wholesalers, it's not the price, it's the actual process we take the seller through when we speak to them. It's listening and actually getting a damn what the seller wants instead of trying to throw a lowball cash offer to an 81-year-old woman that's just looking to downsize. The closer framework actually works because we put the seller first every single time. We clarify the actual situation and we label the pain so they feel heard. We try to uncover all the objections before it's actually time to present our offer, which, by the way, most wholesalers skip this entire process. They go straight for the offer and they wonder why they're getting ghosted. Don't be that person. Now, the full closer framework, the scripts, the objection handling, all that stuff is inside our free school community. Link is in the description. Go grab your copies. And if you want to see how I handled the offer call with the seller at 3 p.m. and hear all the different options I give her, make sure you like and subscribe to this video so you can see part 2.